Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fit and fine. So dear students, let us continue stanza based questions from poem 1, 2, 3. As in my last video, we were discussing stanza 5. Surely Shakespeare is wicked and the map a bad example with the ship's sun and love tempting them to steal their lives that slyly torn in their cramped holes from fog to endless night. Okay, so let us continue with it. This stanza also has been asked in CBSE Delhi examination 2011. Okay, so last question was left. So after finishing that question, we will move ahead. Question number 4 of the same stanza which we were discussing. Fog is the symbol of slum children's. Fog is the symbol of slum children's. Fog is the symbol of slum children's. Option A, stupidity. Stupidity. B, vulgarity. Vulgarity. Option C, ignorance. And option D, darkness. So fog is the symbol of slum children. Stupidity, no, it is not at all. Vulgarity, not at all. Ignorance, not at all. It is symbol of darkness for slum children. They are deprived in every way, na? So that darkness in the literal meaning, na? Sorry. Okay, but in a sense, it shows ignorance. They are deprived of every way. They have been ignored. Okay, so most suitable option is ignorance. Now let us discuss next stanza. So look at the next stanza in your book now. That is stanza 6. On their slag heap, the children were skins peeped through by bones and spectacles of steel, with mended glass like bottle bits on the stone. All of their time and space are foggy slum. So blot their maps with slums as big as doom. Okay, so after going through this stanza, answer these questions. Slag heap here referred to. Question number 1. Slag heap here refers to. Slag heap here refers to. Options are A, the waste material of Tyrol slum. The waste material of Tyrol slum. B. The urban rubbish dumped in the slum area. The urban rubbish dumped in the slum area. The urban rubbish dumped in the slum area. B. Pile of garbage. Pile of, it is pile. Pile of garbage. D. They do not, the dirty surroundings. The dirty surroundings. So the waste material of Tyrol slum. So it is not about all the waste material. The urban rubbish dumped in the slum area. Pile of garbage, na? So it refers the pile of garbage. Okay. So which one is correct? Option C is correct, which is a pile of garbage. So let me write down the next question. The slum children's poverty is reflected by the slum children's poverty is reflected by the slum children's poverty is reflected by their nakedness, their nakedness. B. The broken glasses of their spectacles. The broken glasses of their spectacles. The broken glasses of their spectacles. Their remaining hungry. C. Their remaining hungry, and D, both A and B. Both A and B. Okay. So the slum children's poverty is reflected by their nakedness, the broken glasses of their spectacles. Yes, the poet poet does not talk about their nakedness. The poet talks about the broken glasses of their spectacles, and poet also talks about their remaining hungry. Okay, so that is why option D is correct, both A and B. Okay, so let me rub it and write down the next question. Question number 4. The map of the civilized world is the map of the civilized world. The map of the civilized world is stained by option A, Leper's locality. Option A, Leper's locality. Option B, the slums. And option C, Shantis. Then option D, cottages. Okay, so we all know slum is correct here. Option B, slum is correct. Yes, let me rub it and write down the next stanza now. Now look at the next stanza in your book. Stanza 7. Unless governor, teacher, inspector, visitor, this map becomes their window, and these windows that shut upon their lives like catacombs break open till they break the town and show the children green fields and make their world run azure on gold sands, and let their tongues run naked into books. The white and green leaves open, history is there whose language is the sun. Okay, so now let me write down the questions. This question also has been asked in 2011 examination of CBSE. Question number 1. dash has have been appealed to. So let me write down the stanza here on the board first. Unless governor, teacher, from here, to is the sun. Okay. Now, question number 1. Has have been appealed to dash has have been appealed to help the lot of slum children, to help the lot of slum children. Okay. Option A, the governor option B, the teacher option C, the visitor and option D, all of the above. So dear students, as we have read in the first stanza, unless governor, teacher, inspector, visitor, so the poet requests them all. Na? So which one is correct? Option D is correct. Okay. Now let me rub it and write down the next question. Question number 2. The closed windows of the slum can be broken open by the closed windows of the slum. The closed windows of the slum. The closed windows of the slum can be broken open by option A, education, option B, sanitization, option C, transportation, transportation, and option D, electrification. Electrification. So the closed windows of the slum can be broken open by education, sanitization, transportation, and electrification. So as we have seen in the poem, it can be broken open by education. Okay, because these children are deprived of proper education. If they will be given proper education, only then they will be come out from the poverty, from these windows of slums. So let me rub it and write down next question. Question number 3. Those whose language has the warmth and the power of the sun, those whose language has the warmth and the power of the sun. It is not clear as the marker is running out of ink, so I am also dictating. You can write those whose language has the warmth and the power of the sun alone can make option A, the episode option B, the history, option C, option C, the fiction, and option D, the biographs. Okay, so those whose language has the warmth of the sun, the power of the sun, alone can make A, the episode, B, the history, C, the fiction, and D, the biograph. So according to the poem, option B is correct, the history. Okay, now next question. Run azure on gold stands refers to run azure on gold sand. Fourth one, run azure on gold sand refers, so marker is running out of ink, so just I am dictating. Next question is run azure on gold sands refer to. Run azure on gold sand refers to option A, prosperity, option B, enrichment, option C, blossoming, option D, making the power of miseries full of pleasure. So run azure on gold sand. Once again I am repeating the options. Option A, prosperity, option B, enrichment, option C, blossoming, option D, making the world of miseries and full of pleasure. So which one is correct? Option D is correct, which is making the world of miseries and full of pleasure. Okay, that is run azure on gold sands. Okay, now look at the next stanza in your book. Stanza let us now discuss the question without stanza from the whole poem. The tall girl with her head weighed down means the girl is ill and exhausted. Option 1. Option 2, has her head bent with shame. Option 3, has untidy hair. Let me once again repeat the question. The tall girl with her head weighed down means the girl, option A, is ill and exhausted. Option 2, has her head bent with shame. Option 3, has untidy hair. So which one is correct? Yes, option 1 is correct, that is ill and exhausted. Okay. Now second, the paper seeming boy with rat's eyes means the boy, option A, slyly and secretive. Option B, thin, hungry and weak. Option C, unpleasant looking. So which one is correct? Yes, option B is correct, thin, hungry and weak. The stunted, unlucky heir of twisted bones means the boy, option A, has an inherited disability. Option 2, was short and bony. So which one is correct? Yes, option A is correct, has an inherited disability. D, his annexed. His eyes live in a dream, a squirrel's game in the tree room. Rather than this means the boy dash is, option A, full of hope and future. Option B, mentally ill. Option C, distracted from the lesson. Once again I am repeating. His eyes live in a dream, full stop, a squirrel's game in the tree room. Rather than this means the boy dash is, option A, full of hope in the future. Option B, mentally ill. Option C, distracted from the lesson. So which one is correct? Yes, full of hope in the future. Full of hope in the future. Next question. The children's faces are crammed to rootless weeds. The children's faces are crammed to rootless weeds. This means they are, option 1, they are insecure. Option B, are ill-fed. Option 3, are wasters. So which one is correct? Yes, the first one is correct, are insecure. So just we have finished the practice of stanza based question from poem 2 an elementary school classroom in a slum. In my next video I will discuss poem 1 and 3 as we are discussing stanza based questions from 1, 2 and 3. So we have started from poem 2, as this poem is very important. Okay, so that is why, and in my next video I will discuss poem 3. Okay, keeping quiet. So thank you students for watching this video. See you tomorrow.